Hi guys, I'm back. I feel like I have to, say that every time I upload a video, just cause, during school and stuff, the time between each video that I post, it's usually like more than a month, so I kind of have to say I'm back every time, which is kind of sad, but it's not really something I can help. I do try to record and stuff throughout the year, but the problema is that sometimes when I think, oh, I have free time, in actuality, when I go and check online, I end up having a lot of stuff all of a sudden that's due, or, an exam that just comes up out of nowhere. And I tell you, I check the syllabus and it just pops out of nowhere. So, anytime you think that you're prepared, no, you're not. You never win. That's just how it is. Anyway, enough of my ramblings about school and stuff. Today we have a Pokemon drawing, and for those of y'all who are Pokemon fans, yes, you guys will recognize this as Alola, like the scenery in the background and stuff. Oh, actually, at this point I haven't drawn the background yet, but you can probably tell from the Pokemon that is in, the actual drawing itself and the girl, this would take place in Alola. And for those of you who aren't Pokemon fans, or at least just don't know, the girl is the player character for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and the Pokemon is actually Ninetales, and it would be the Alolan variation of Ninetales. So, if you've watched the first generation of Pokemon, which almost everyone has, Ninetales is originally a fire type, but in Alola, due to biological reasonings, well, basically ecology, it has, what is it? It's been a while since I took bio. It's, what is it? It's, a regional variation. So, this one, I don't know, grew up in the mountains, so it's an ice type now. That sounded really uneducated and really unscientific, but I can't think of it on the spot. Now I kind of want to know though, I took 2 semesters of bio, so you would think that I would know what I'm talking about, but I totally forgot about it. Let's just say ecology wasn't one of my loved areas of biology. I'm more of a cell bio person, I guess. But yeah, anyways, that's just some random stuff that doesn't really need to be touched upon, but me, I got a ramble. So, anyways, let's see. Let's get back to the actual drawing itself. So, a lot of you have asked me to make more colored pencil drawings, and originally I had one before this that I was working on, and for those of y'all who have been following me pretty much from the start, a long time ago, I made a speed paint using colored pencils of a kitsune girl, and for those of you who do not know what kitsune are, they're basically fox demons, but in the world of anime and manga, usually they're personified, or they're humanized, rather. And so, I made a drawing of a girl in let's just say, plain kimono. It's just very plain background. And at that time, I was lazy. I'm still lazy, and I didn't put any patterns or stuff on the kimono. I just left it as is, just because I kind of wanted it to be that way, because I don't know, I was too lazy to do anything else. So I knew that it was plain looking, but sometimes you're just not up for it, So I kind of just left it plain and just colored it very, at that point I didn't really do anything special with colored pencil. I just colored it with the same tones and values and stuff, opposed to now where I do like to mix purple and blue and pink and green and all that jazz. So I decided to redo that, but I realized, actually, for those of y'all who don't follow me on Instagram or don't follow me on Snapchat, I'm on spring break right now, which is why I'm posting this to begin with. But what I was saying was that I think I left the redo that I already made, it's a work in progress right now. I believe I left that back up at school, so I don't have it with me, so I can't really finish it, which is a problema, but I'll get to it eventually. It's not even half done, it's just like her skin and her hair is done, and I remember I posted a work in progress on Instagram if you want to go take a look at that. I do like how it came out so far. It's just that, like, this time I added designs and stuff on her kimono using, like, hydrangeas and chrysanthemums and stuff. So I just, like, don't really feel like coloring over that or around that, you know? Especially with colored pencil, that's a little bit difficult to get the details. I guess it would be easier with Copic, but since I promised you guys I would make more colored pencil, I wanted to keep that one strictly colored pencil, because sometimes whenever I do works that are like mixed media, but I label it as like one thing, or whenever other YouTubers do that, sometimes the viewers get a little bit, I don't know, not salty, but a little bit annoyed because, you know, the title was labeled, I don't know, like colored pencil drawing, but there were other mediums used in the video as well. So I kind of like to keep it nice and basic and like simple, straight to the point, like what's going on in the video, so just to avoid that whole spiel. But yeah, anyways, so I have this one finished, and I've been thinking about doing prints for a while now, and I might test run a little bit. I do have a shop, but it's not open because I've been so, like, okay, yes, I've been lazy, but also I just haven't had the chance to really stock it up. So remember my whole keychain fiasco? Not fiasco, but my whole keychain thing? Well, that never happened just because, you know, school started up, and I was planning on opening the shop and having the keychains, you know, happen at the beginning of my freshman year, and, you know, I wasn't really used to the college life and schedule and routine and stuff, so I kind of just thought, oh, you know, I'll be able to do it. And once school started up, I just, you know, was really homesick, and I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't in the mood to art, just because I was in a very unfamiliar environment and I didn't really know anyone, so I guess those plans were thrown out of the window. Yes, I can't talk today. As usual, I can't talk at all, but yeah, so that never happened. So I decided, you know, now I could easily do a few prints. So I was thinking I'd make this one a print if you guys like it, and I'd also make this other Pokemon drawing that I did of Lily. If you guys played Sun and Moon, you'll know her. So I made another one, but that one's with watercolor, so it might turn out smoother than this one will. I'll obviously scan this and put it through Photoshop or something, kind of smooth it out just a little bit, but you'll still be able to tell that it's made with colored pencil. And so I'd think that, you know, I would start out with a few prints and see how that goes. So like maybe a few prints of each, and I don't know what the third print that I'm gonna test out will be. Maybe I'll just stick to this one and the Lily one and just have that as a test run, and if, you know, people buy these prints, then I will consider making more or printing the same ones in a higher quantity. So let me know what you guys think. And the video is, you know, nearing its end, and thank you everyone who has continued to come back to my channel and watched my videos despite my long hiatuses and all that jazz. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and see what I'm up to. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!